Hello, what's up guys? It's your boy JTVX on another reaction video in Marvel Super War, featuring the king of the Inhumans, Black Bolt. Let's go! So welcome back guys. So I was really surprised with the release of a new hero because if you notice or if you watch or if you are a member of their page, they kind of made a mistake of putting Black Bolt's image rather than the new skin of Blade. So that was I'm not really sure if it was a mistake or they tend to make it that way, so it made a bit of a teaser. So I'm really glad that they release a new hero again. So with no further ado guys, let's go to the skin. So we're now on his skin guys. So I'm kind of really impressed because they really made it like the comic accurate, and as much as possible the comic accurate in the comics. So I'm really happy that they gave they gave him this skin rather than some kind of modern look to it, or based on what the devs would want to like the skin to have. But I'm really glad that they released the comic outfit of Black Bolt, but I kind of miss them releasing two skins so that I could compare both skins. But I'm satisfied with the first skin, but I'm hoping that they're gonna be releasing more skins of those heroes that only have like one skin, namely the new heroes that came up, such as Cyclops, Black Bolt, Black Cat. So those heroes, I mean there are more, but those heroes only has one skin, so I'm hoping that they're gonna be releasing kind of like just the basic skin so that they have an alternate skin. So in this skin, I'm really satisfied with it, and I'm going to show an image of the comic version. So I'm pretty sure that's pretty accurate, or like it's 1-to-1 in comparison. But the most interesting that I really was amazed is the voice that he is speaking, because he's tending to speak on whispering things, because we all know what Black Bolt's ability is. So hearing him entering and just speaking in a whisper, it's really amazing. So let's check out his animation. The animation is pretty basic.
I speak only when necessary.
He's not even moving mouth, he's talking with his mind. Let's see if his mouth moves when he whispers. Oh, he's not moving his mouth also. I thought he was whispering, but when he's not whispering, I think he's speaking with his mind, so I'm not really sure.
What threat imperils Adelon? I speak only when necessary.
And also, I am happy that they include the wings underneath his arms. It really looks cool, but it's kind of weird because the head now follows, not really moving if you're gonna be moving. I'm not sure if this is the only character that has this now, or only Black Bolt. Because look at this, it tends to stay on looking at the screen. That's kind of new. So let's try the other heroes. I mean, Black Cat is also new. Let's find out if she does the same. No, it's only Black Bolt. Kind of weird.
What threat imperils Adelon?
It's kind of weird, guys. Look, he's not moving his head. Boing, 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 boing. Well, anyways, guys, that's his skin. So let's go check out his abilities. So welcome once again, guys. So before we do the skills, let's just do this and then click the unlimited, level him up until 18, just get some coins and then just buy some boots, but we won't be bothered by the items popping up in the right side. So he has 4 skills.
Don't
He has 4 skills. Okay, so we're gonna be moving in the center as we always do. So that's his moving animation. So there is something happening below his HP, which is charging. Now he is like a Super Saiyan mode. So let's go check out his. Oh, before we check out his skills, let's check out his taunt. Oh, I like his taunt, but I wish the taunt has some sound effects. I mean, all of them doesn't have sound effects. I mean, some of them, but like the voice sound effect could be better, like him shouting or something, just for the taunt. But I'm happy with the animation. That's his taunt. How about the recall? Ooh, I like his anime. I like his recall because he's flying. See, he's activating his gliders, his wings, and then he tends to fly. That's nice. That's nice. So checking out his abilities. So he has 4 skills and it is a mouthful again, which is I don't like. Sorry, because it tends to be a bit complicated when it's very long. So the first or the passive is the Silent King. Black Bolt cycles through his basic attack and enhances. Black Bolt cycles through his basic attack and enhanced basic attack. The enhanced basic attack emits chain lightning, dealing energy damage and increasing Black Bolt's attack speed by that's high, 80%. Chain lightning can chain up to 3 times. Okay. Enemy heroes within 1000 years of Black Bolt will receive static electricity every time they use their ability. Okay. When Black Bolt's ability hits an enemy hero without static electricity, the enemy hero will receive static electricity for 3 seconds. When Black Bolt's abilities or enhanced basic attack hits an enemy hero with static electricity, it consumes static electricity, dealing energy damage to them and inflicting 30% slow for 1.5 seconds. Meanwhile, the damage dealt by the target is reduced for 20% for 2 seconds. And the cooldowns of Black Bolt's abilities 1 to 3 are reduced by 30. Okay, that's a mouthful, so it does trigger a lot of his passive. So I think the passive is this one when he's charging. So let's just check out his first skill first. So it's called Sonic Scream. Black Bolt unleashes a scream in a specified direction, dealing energy damage to enemies on the path and blocking some of the. Okay, so I seen this in the trailer, which it can block certain skills. Like the example in the trailer was Scarlet Witch. He could block the stun of Scarlet Witch. So let's use. It has a good range, a very good range. It's kind of like Emma Frost. Is it Emma Frost's first skill? Because it tends to be slow, and then when it comes back, it comes back faster. But the animation is kind of the same as Emma Frost. I like the animation. I like how the animation looks. That's nice. Very nice. Let's just put an enemy here. Also, that's the static electricity. But if the enemy would use an ability within 1000 years, then they'll get a static electricity, right? If I put... Wait. Alright, so it increases the damage if you have a stack on you with static electricity, because look at this. You have stack and then you're 2 damage now. And it causes, I mean, if he is on a Super Saiyan mode, he deals, or there is a fear status effect, which is the same as I think Venom skill. Is it fear? Yes, it's fear. So it's kind of like Venom's status effect. So that's his skill 1. Is it slow? It doesn't slow. Okay, so that's his skill 1. I think this is his damage dealing, which is poke. It has a good range, by the way. But I'm not sure. Does it pierce? Does it pierce? Or it only hits one enemy? Ooh, it pierce, guys. It pierce. So it slows if you have an electricity. So it slows if there's an electricity, but if it doesn't, it doesn't slow. Alright.
There will be more to come.
So the second skill is anti-gravitons. Black bolts form a field of electrons, providing him a shield that can absorb damage, dealing energy damage to enemies nearby. Enemies hit reduce energy resist by 20%, and for each enemy hero hit by this ability, Black Bolt's shield is ooh. So it's kind of his survivability ability, because the more heroes you hit, the more shield you get, and it has a good range. Look at that. Look at the shield. Look at the range. Nice. What happens? So if you're fully charged, then you can create fear again. There's the fear. So this. Nice. Oh, the passive. I forgot. Okay. He has a good range with his melee. He has a good range with his melee. That's a good range.
Double KO. Victory streak.
I mean, most of the energy, I mean, he is classified as an energy hero, so he's gonna be a mid, basically, but you can do whatever you want. But it's kind of the same as Wenwu. Wenwu is kind of a melee hero. He can also be mid, but he does have a range in his basic attack also. Same with Black Bolt. Okay, so that's his basic attack. So I think it's a good basic attack for clearing waves. But I think you can already clear waves with this and this. So that's his second skill. The third skill is Theriogenesis. Black Bolts gains 5 Terry energy every one. Okay, so that's the charging part, and gains an additional Terry if an enemy heroes nearby who receive static. Okay, upon receiving. Okay, so the more enemies charge, the more enemies. Sorry, my chair is very loud. So the more enemies surrounding you than using abilities, the more faster you can charge his Theriogenesis, right? For every 1 second you gain. But if there's some people around you, and it only causes static electricity if they use their abilities. So the more enemy heroes using abilities to you or your party, you gain more or faster with the Theriogenesis, and then you can proc the fear. Okay, so nearby receives upon reaching 100, Black Bolt will use all up his Theriogenesis or inflicting fear. So it does inflict fear. Black Bolts leap to specified location, dealing. Okay, so this is his gap closer or mobility skill. Ooh, I like it. You know what it is? Superhero landing. Superhero landing. It's a superhero landing, guys. Look at it. A superhero landing. They do this. Ooh, that's already a combo.
Rampage.
Combo, and then you do this. Boom, boom, boom.
Double KO.
Nice. And it has a good range. It has a good range. Here.
Incredible!
Okay, so that's his third skill. And his ultimate, I see in the comments that a lot of people, not really a lot, but some of the people are really, doesn't really like his ultimate because we all know that Black Bolt is really powerful. But mainly, guys, it's a game, so they tend to lessen or underpower the hero so that they could balance them in the game. So the ultimate is called Sound of Attil. I don't know how to pronounce it. Attilan. So Sound of Attilan. After a brief delay, Black Bolt unleashes a destructive quasi-sonic scream in a specified direction for 1.5 seconds, dealing energy damage to enemies at the center and of the scream every. Okay, so it ticks. The damage ticks. Enemies at the edge of the screen will inflict slow. At the edge of the screen will inflict a 45 slow on the nearby enemies. Okay. Oh, it has a good range as well. This is the same range as. Wait, what? Why is it charging? It's charging. I'm not even casting it yet, but there's a charge. There's a limit. What happens if full? Okay, so it's kind of like Vision's ultimate because there is a cooldown where you're charging when you're releasing it, right? So it's kind of like the mechanics of Vision with using his ultimate. So it's like charging, then you release the charge. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of the scream. Nice.
Legendary! Boy, this is. I can
Okay.
hardly believe my eyes. Double KO!
Speak louder than words.
It has a good range.
Legendary! Boy, this is. I can hardly believe my eyes.
I like the scream. And I like the animation, guys. I like the animation. Okay, if there still is a damage in the edge. Not really sure how much. It still hurts still. No, it hurts more in the center.
I can hardly believe my eyes. Double KO! Triple KO! Aha!
So that's his ultimate. I think that's a good ultimate. That's a good ultimate also. Because you can hit a lot of people. I like the ultimate. I mean, yes, it's not really overpowered, but I like it. I like how it looks. I like how it sounds. And I like how they did the ultimate with Black Bolt. So that's my opinion, guys. So that is his first skill until his ultimate, guys. So the other thing that I want to test is it says that you can block attack here. Not sure. Let's see if I want to try him using his ultimate. No. Can you use your ultimate, please? No, I want the missile. Hit me with your missile, please. Nope. Ultimate. So, not all of the skills, guys. Not all of the skills can be blocked, but I think some have been. Basically, Iron Man's missile is a lock-on, so I mean, Scarlet Witch is also like that, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what the qualifications of him blocking the attack, but let's see in the game if how many blocks or how many skills can he block during the game. So I think I'm not quite sure how he plays yet because this is my first impression or first time I've seen him in the battlefield. So let's see him in the battlefield together and check if his abilities are really at par with the current meta. So I think it is. I think it is. Based on my opinion and based on my observation, I think he can be on par with the current meta. So if you get a chance to get him because I think he's easy to use compared to other energy heroes because you can just click, you can escape, you have a shield. So tendency is he has good survivability because of his shield, his mobility. Same goes with Cyclops because Cyclops also has a shield, but instead of a dash, Cyclops gains movement speed. So they tend to have good survivability in the game. So I think if you have a chance or if you want to use an energy hero, try to get him because I think he's really good and easy to use for new players. How do I think of it? I think he's good. I'm not quite sure if he's OP, but I think not that really because his skills are kind of basic enough to understand. The only kind of complicated is the passive part. So try to analyze it better because I'm not quite sure if I did it right or if I understood all the passive right because there are a lot of passives there. So if you can get him, try to understand his passive more because more or less his first, second, third, and ultimate are pretty basic to understand. I think he's gonna be an awesome addition to the game. So devs, thank you once again for giving us a new hero. I hope you're gonna be releasing more heroes in the future. I really hope you do. I hope you'll give love to other heroes as well that only has one skin because you know using Cyclops is pretty awesome, his iconic blue suit, but can't really complain if you give him another skin, right? Because a lot of heroes already has so many skins, good skins like Blade, Star-Lord, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Those guys already has a lot of skin and you give them like a skin, arcade skin, good skins or good theme skins, but some of the heroes does not. So I hope that you'll give love to the other heroes as well and keep on giving us new heroes or new villains to the game. That's my reaction video or my first impressions to Black Bolt. So guys, if you like this kind of content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you're gonna be notified on the next upcoming video.
Don't make
Peace
me
out.
rage.